is your boy Super, and I'm going to Siberia to see the world before. I'm playing the demo of this game. It's an adventure game in Siberia, of course. I remember playing a game called Syberia many, many years ago on the PC, I think. You're in this woman, and there's a train, and you maybe even had a little girl following you for a part of the story. It's a little like Alone in the Dark, but a lot less crafting. Man, I swear there was a game called Syberia like 20 years ago. I'm not sure though. Let's get into it. Very pretty so far. Pretty menus, pretty loading screens. I should be reading this. Vegan Musician District, Spring 1937. Spring 1937. A young woman runs through the streets of Vagan, the capital of a small Central European country. Her name is Donna Roze, and she must arrive on time for a very, very important event. It was kind of like a point and click game, except you know how you find the wrench, you unscrew something, then you walk on to the next scene. It was like that, but you really controlled a character in a 3D environment. But not near. No one would consider it an action game or anything like that. Probably mostly people would think it as a walking simulator, but it was an adventure game. I guess this looks like a diorama. I love when games have like go back in time and show environments and cities, like in Mafia. In this game, goodness, what is that? Oh, a robot in the past. I think in the one open, I couldn't remember. You started out in a train, and the train crashed. You were in the snowy Siberian wilderness. Maybe that was 7 years ago, and it was a demo for the PlayStation. This is the sequel, I bet you. That's what this is. Vegan body. Looks like Dutch or something. I don't know. Swedish. I think Swedish would be like a different alphabet looking like. I think Dutch could look like English.
I need to hurry.
This is German.
Frau Beckmann said she will be waiting for me on the square at the top of the main street.
Wow.
Big day today. Hey, Dana?
Afraid so, Herr
This is
Baumgartner.
probably gonna be a nice cinematic.
Herr Baumgartner's bakery.
Game.
Usually love the place. Everybody does at the academy.
I could fancy a
But
baguette
today
right now.
I'm much too nervous to eat a strudel.
Hurry along to the square. You don't want to be late. Not today of all days.
Not a strudel. No, strudel. Not me. I've already ate dinner. Oh, goodness. Such noise, and I'm not in the mood to read either. I was just playing, an adventure cinematic game. Might have to save this for another time. It's just a demo. So, oh yeah, that was I was gonna play the demo of Octopath Traveler. I was gonna say that we had 3 hours, but that was a game I've played
Looks
already.
like everyone left in a hurry. Oh my goodness, they must all be waiting for me on the square.
In mein Haus, das Badizima esse der Garten. Le Poum de la Tante. Ese libro de un manuncula. 9. Throughout the adventure, you will sometimes be given secondary objectives. There is no obligation for you to accomplish these objectives. If you do, they will lead you to interesting additional content and background information. Beware that active secondary objectives will be cancelled if you progress throughout the story before you accomplish them. So stay alert and do not hesitate to get off the well-worn path. You must have seen someone somewhere. If it's now they're not going to have an obvious differentiation to them, are they? This could do with a higher frame rate. Oh, it looks kind of blurry for some reason. This guy's probably the optional ADR. Speak
Goodness.
for
A
yourself.
rock?
For her.
Oh no,
For her
vandals.
sweet.
Are you all right?
None for the worse for wear.
What
What worries
music
me
getting the worst
is it's
my
getting worse every day.
You got music down and dialogue up. Options. Turn my headphone volume up. How's it?
That's what my father says.
Never
Oh,
mind,
very
eh?
nice.
Always look on the bright side. At least,
'Cause I'm
it's prompted me to
Mr.
make some
Bright
repairs
Side.
that I've been putting off.
Do you know who did this?
Goodness, the little
I've got
hoodlums.
a good idea, yes. Good for nothing hoodlums.
I see who you mean. They only feel big and strong when they're together, though.
And so how could she see
Right.
who's he mean? Is she that
People like that can
familiar
be
with the
dangerous
people of
when
this
they're driven
area?
by an
Christ.
ideal. Especially when it's based on hate and the rejection of other cultures.
Quite a weird way to
They hold
speak,
no
though.
love for Vagarans, that's for sure.
Vagabond. What? I'm a vegan, too.
My parents and I are Vagarans.
Well, in that case, I wish you well.
You're one of the good ones.
Troubled times are these, young lady.
Aye.
For people like us.
Das.
Ah, enough talk of nastiness. Ah,
Wunderbar.
I see you're carrying a music case.
Yeah, I'm a
Would you
flutist.
be the lucky young lady who's to
Aye,
enchant our
sir.
ears this year?
I
Me
am.
lord,
And I
I
should
am
go.
not
It's
playing my
nearly
flute
time.
for free.
Well, let me congratulate you first. Music is one of the few pleasures left to us
Fraulein.
nowadays. So, thank you, Fraulein. Thank you
Fraulein.
for spreading it around. Would you like to do me the honor of writing something in the cement before
I
you
would
go?
like some bratwurst.
I'll add the date like they do in Hollywood. It's all the rage these days, you know.
Well,
Unless you're worried, it would make you late.
Draw a bass clip of vegan swan. I really should go and draw me initials. Me initials.
all right. I will.
Here you
And
go.
an imprint of my butt. She's good looking.
Your initials?
Yes, they stand
Dana
for
Rose.
Dana Rose.
Well
Dana
then,
Rose.
Dana Rose. Your initials are now immortalized in concrete. You'd better make sure your destiny
Did
is
Dana make
worthy
you
of
Rose
them.
like she did me?
Thank you,
Ha
Mynheer.
ha.
I really should go now if I don't want to
You
be
don't
late
see
at the
many
music
girls wearing
academy.
skirts and dresses
I'll
nowadays.
be listening from
It's
here.
a nice
Thank you.
change.
Goodbye.
Inspect. Also, this point-click adventure.
At least
Look,
if my
me
concert's
initials.
a fiasco, I'll still
Oh.
have left my mark here for posterity.
Front and center they are. She wants
Same thing
some-
happened last month
a
to the shop of
posterior.
Papa's friend, Herr
She
Zimmer.
said, too bad he wouldn't let me put my posterior on there, did you hear?
What's the point of damaging books? It's disgraceful.
You got a lot to learn. Last. That's it. Damaging books is the foundation of society. And bras and burning everything. People, crosses, books, bras. Houses, factories,
The ghetto.
everything.
Mama and Papa often
Little
talk
baby
about it when
child
they
is
think I'm not
born in
listening.
the
They
ghetto.
say that more and more Bulgarians are being forced to live here. Anyway, I'd better not hang around or I'll end up being late at the square.
We're in a Judean neighborhood. They're wonderful.
The ghetto. Mama
Little
and
baby
Papa
child
often
is
talk
born
about
in
it
the
when they
ghetto.
think I'm not
Mama
listening.
and Papa.
They say that more and more
Papa.
Bulgarians are being forced to live here.
Bulgarian.
Anyway, I'd better not hang around or I'll end up being late at the square.
Small Jewish community in the late 20th century. No, in the middle, 1937, yeah. Around Hitler's era. I
Is it
feeling
that
so
late already?
clueless.
Frau Beckmann will kill me if I don't get to the square on time.
So, I think the painting might have been a side quest because we're supposed to keep going to a place with a bell.
Not bad at all. I wonder if Papa would sell it in his shop, though.
She's got a nice voice. So, Papa, we're getting married, doll.
Go on, hop it! Don't want your sort of hanging around here. What do you want? Scram!
Me no outsider. Me a vegan too. A vagrant. We're gonna look at the sign above the door. Ooh, blue, the sign there.
The National Socialist Party of Ostertal. I think that's what
Ostertal.
Papa calls the brown shadow. Nothing but yobs in uniform, according to him.
Look, they got the Hitler
I'd better not hang around
gesture.
here.
Oh, look at the stained glass. They're like Japanese samurai helmets or something. That's crazy. Genghis Khan era helmets, looks like. Or flappy Scooby-Doo headgear, if you will. Imagine how much fun it must be
Good
researching
grief.
history to make a game like this. See what's on the menu. Hi. I'm a quick little lass, I am. She's got the mid-height, the high-top shoes on with the socks. It's kind of like a schoolgirl's uniform is what she's wearing. Welcome to the town center. What are those called?
Guten Tag, Frau
Town
Beckmann.
Square. That's
Ah,
the town
Fraulein
square.
Rose, there you are. A few minutes more, and you would have been late.
Please
is a
excuse me, Frau
schoolgirl
Beckmann,
uniform. We're
but
at
I
school
was
now.
delayed on the way.
May I have your convocation notice?
Convocation, that's something religious, isn't it? The Jewish religion. What's a score for the hymns? Oh, that's what we have. Convocation notice, there we are.
Thank you, Fraulein Rose.
Fraulein
Now,
Rose.
remember,
I
performing
thought they
at the
said her name
annual
was
spring
different a little while
concert is
ago.
a great honor
Jane Rose?
and rewards the best
Jane
music
Rose.
academy student of the year. So it is imperative
I don't
that you
remember.
show yourself worthy.
Jane was it? I
I
could
will
swear
do
it
my
was with
best,
a
Frau
D.
Beckmann.
The piano is ready.
G-R initials, I don't
Make
remember.
this day yours, Dana Rose.
Dana Rose, that's what it is. Thank you much, love. Ahem. Ahem. Look at the figure. A spindly little ass, ain't she? Now that's a hell of an instrument there. You can change the orientation of the camera with the right stick. To interact with on-screen elements, you can move the cursor with the left stick. Interact with the orientation of the camera with the right stick. Move the mouse cursor with the left. Get the piano ready. But no. Now I'm waiting to see why it's so futuristic here. The lever. Prep the piano. Aye. You stuck already, mate. There's the diorama. Model. Run a steam engine. There we go. Observe.
Once I've activated the piano, everything will be ready to go.
No too chickaboosh just yet. Look at the clock. It's got gears.
It'll be all
sticking
right.
out.
It'll be all right, Dana. You'll not make any mistakes, and they will come
Wowsy.
out of the tower.
Come on, play something then.
Oh, good grief. I'd
Shut
better
up.
get started quickly.
Bugger off. Use the lever. The icon is displayed when you can manipulate the selected object. To make the manipulation work, select the marker and then maintain while moving the left stick in the appropriate direction. Hold and move, eh? Gotcha.
Everything's ready.
Wow.
All I need to do now is arrange my sheet music and begin.
Sheet music. Reach the square, investigate the ghetto, get the piano ready. Next, diary, documents, inventory. Where's my sheet music? Inspect. Observing objects from every angle will give you useful information about their origin or use. Use the right stick to rotate the object and move the cursor with the left stick to select the areas of interest. Alright. Here we are. Observe.
The Hymn of Wagen, my favorite concerto.
Oh, fuck, I can't rotate it right now. Here we are. Concerto. There we are. Objective complete. Begin. Look at the little Star Wars android girl. It's very similar to our character. That's a hell of an awning there. Even the floor looks like it's some contraption because you know those circles and you spin it around to go to each station. She's moving now, isn't she? Well, she's outside. Looks like this is the music's still too loud. This has got to be the cutscene line or something. Which, of course, isn't an option. Talk about your one-man band. Thirsty on him. Wow, the whole town's coming to life. The Phoenix. No, that's not a Phoenix. Usually a fan of classical music, but not this song. Now it's getting a little better with the snares or whatever and the drums. Iron Taiga area salt mine, winter 2004. Iron Taiga area salt mine, winter 2004. You're gonna be time traveling? Awesome. What a sexy guy. My word. Oh, look at her. Trying to be a boy. She's in a cell with a boy. You could consult your diary to get a reminder of previous events. The diary also gives you access to your objectives and to the documents or items in your inventory. Press the touchpad to open it. Oh, God, what a nice shot there. Yeah. Seeking Kate Walker. Nick contains reports. Nick Contents reports Mrs. Olivia Foster, 1 Lexington Avenue, NYC. Dear Mrs. Foster, we have not had the pleasure of meeting. My name is Nick Martin. Nick Canton, a private detective. A few years back, I was asked by the law firm Mason and Lamont to find Miss Kate Walker and bring her back to the U.S. As you will know, she is wanted by the police for alleged misappropriation of funds. The pursuit of your friend has been hectic, to say the least. Indeed, I fear it has affected my mental health. I ended up being the victim of a serious accident and now find myself in the Valdemar Clinic where I am convalescing. This is where the parcel you sent to Kate Walker landed up. The address was written on the back of the envelope. I'm given to believe that Miss Walker was among your closest friends, which is why I am writing to you. I should explain that I am no longer mandated by anyone to find the young lady. However, I must admit I am still keen to carry on with my mission. My sole objective, try to warn Miss Walker about all the trouble she keeps getting herself into, and if possible, to persuade her to come home. Where are you, Miss Walker? To Mrs. Olivia Foster, 1 Lexington. Dear Mrs. Foster, we have not had the pleasure of meeting. My name is Nick Martin, a private detective. A few years back. Okay, that's the same letter. Oh, we've got a lot. Dang, look at those. It's pretty. I have just arrived in the region. As I expected, the 9 guards refused to hand Miss Walker over to me. They even pushed back my attempts to bribe them. A bit on the light side, though, I must admit, due to my deplorable finances. The guards nonetheless assured me that she was well. For some reason, they burst out laughing on mentioning her close relationship with her cellmate and the way in which the 2 young women protected each other. In Simona Kalina to cellmate, I'm guessing, in return for the small amount of cash I could muster up, the guards promised me they would give the parcel to Miss Walker. In the meantime, until I find a way of getting her out of this hornet's nest, I have no other choice but to believe them. She's detained in a salt mine. This mine is, in reality, a labor camp owned by a consortium of mobsters and neo-Nazis in search of vestiges of past grandeur of their nation. They told me that despite the sacrifice of Oscar the Automaton to protect her, she was taken prisoner by a dangerous local fascist militia. After almost a year of laborious investigation, this trail has allowed me to localize Miss Walker with near certitude. Nevertheless, I must admit that as I write this letter, I have no idea of her whereabouts, especially since my long convalescence has meant that I have lost track of recent events. I'd like to pick up my investigation as soon as possible to find your friend and hand her your letter. Yours sincerely, Nick Carton. December 23rd, 2004. Dear Mrs. Foster, I hope this letter finds you well. I am pleased to inform you that I have managed to locate the Yoko Nomada. They were escorting Miss Walker the last time I met her. The pursuit of your friend has been hectic, to say the least. Yo, that's it. Can we switch pages? Yeah, documents, inventory, objectives. Use introspection to review the situation. Oh, that sounds interesting. Oh, what a pretty laugh. Introspection right there. What a great shot.
God, another day of hard labor. What are you gonna do now, Kate? Jeez, can't believe it's been almost a year since the militia sent me here. Gotta get out, move on, whatever that might be. But how, though? No news from outside, nothing. Does anyone even know I'm here? For Christ's sake, someone must be looking for me, mustn't they? Mustn't they?
I'll look for you forever, my love. She kind of looks like me. Oh, look at the way she stood up. Goodness. She's got a nice walk, too. Code of conduct. Cell section 3. Cell number 31. Occupants. Katyusha, Spiridonova, Kate Walker. Section manager Simona Kalinini. Code of conduct. The color assigned to your team must be visible on you at all times, both inside and outside your cell. Any non-compliance will be punished. The salt extraction quota must be filled every day. Any non-compliance will be punished. The extraction of ivory and/or patriotic relics must be reported to a site staff member immediately. Any non-compliance will be punished. You must respect and obey your section manager, but also the entire site staff. Any non-compliance will be punished. Meals and rest privileges, not entitlements, Any abuse thereof will be considered as non-compliance. Any non-compliance will be punished. Each cell is granted a privilege of 5 liters of water every day. Any abuse thereof will be considered as non-compliance, and any non-compliance will be punished. Alright, whatever. She got a limp or something, like she can't bend her knee. Okay, we got a guitar pick. Katyusha's guitar pick. Who's that? It's in my diary. In the depth of the Siberian mines, keep your pride, patience in the depths of the Siberian mine. Your sorrowful labor and great ambitions of your thoughts will not be wasted. Hope the faithful sister of misery will come and take you in your sleep at the end of the night. Hope the that was my own little version there. Hope the faithful sister of misery will wake up your courage and amusement in the dark underground. The desired time will come. Love and friendship will come to you through the somber gates as my voice reaches you in your miserable holes. Heavy locks will fall down, prisons will crash, and freedom will greet you gladly at the door, and brothers will give you the sword. Alexander Pushkin. It's a pencil. With all this writing in her diary, you would think she would need a pencil. Why is she not going to take the vodka? Got to have the vodka. Maybe it's just turning weird. Kind of like she got a knee brace or something. She does have a bandage on her thigh, right above her knee. Just when she's turning.
Sleep okay?
Like a bear.
What a dirty little
Yeah,
girl.
I heard. Better
What a
get ready,
dirty
Katyusha.
girl.
I feel like I've been run over by a
Babushka.
tank.
Bagad.
We should get going, Katyusha. I mean,
Katyusha.
what if the guard
Katyusha.
catches us slacking off when we should be ready?
Who, Simona? She's no altar girl, but she's not the worst around here.
True.
But I will be ready in time to leave.
I just want to get all the rest I can.
Oh, Katyusha. Katyusha.
You okay?
Sure. Digging an assault mine 12 hours a day in the hope of finding a fragment of ivory? Couldn't be better.
Don't let it get
Ivory
to
must
you.
be what they get paid, and the salt is what they're
Maybe
working
I'm a
to
fool, Kate.
gather.
Maybe I should have listened to my folks. If I had stayed in line in the National Choir like a good little pawn instead of forming
For
an
being a
anti-establishment
communist,
punk
I
group,
bet you
I would not be here now.
they have to gather everything that's not the salt they find and then split
I'm
it
glad I've
or
got
vote
you,
for it, or it's distributed by
Listen, Katyusha. We're gonna
some
get out of
form
here,
of
right?
favoritism.
Yeah, right. If you say so.
Communist Russia.
Today's the day we're supposed to take over from Team Orange in Gallery C, right?
Don't remind me. They say it's really tough. Isolated with no rescue party on hand. Which is crazy, because it's the worst gallery for cave-ins.
Come on, Katyusha. Better get ready.
Sure. Okay.
5 minutes,
Ruskies
no
are
more.
holding us down, mate. The Ruskies. Aye.
I better freshen up first and see how Katyusha is.
The bitch
I'll
bad.
pick up my gear after. I better freshen up first and see
Well,
how
do it.
Katyusha is.
Do it, I
I'll
wanna
pick
watch.
up my gear after.
We'll do it. Do
I
it.
better freshen up first and see how Katyusha is.
I
I'll
thought
pick
that
up my
was
gear
like a
after.
water cooler. My bad. The sink is where we get what an awesome sink. It's a freaking grotto over here. That smells fantastic. Got the flat butt.
Better not forget your good luck charm. Don't think I've ever seen you with that.
It's all I got left.
Oscar's heart. What a beautiful thing to behold. Is it atomic? I don't think so. Lots of
Don't forget your gear.
things in
We'll
this
need it in
game.
Gallery C.
Where is my gear, girlfriend? Where's my gear? Hey. Hi, mama. Mama, where's my gear? Come to Papacita.
Glad you're here.
Let's stay close, Katusha.
The
Okay.
little peach fuzz on her cheek.
Team Blue!
Go, move, move, move.
Hey,
Hi.
you've got mail.
Hi.
It's for you, Amerikanska.
Oi! Amerikaska. Thanks, doll.
Thanks.
No stalling you here. You got 5 minutes to see what's inside. Or else a less friendly face will come to get you.
Sit on my friendly face, will ya? What? This is a charming game. I'm not sure it's real.
That's the first time a guard brought us mail. I didn't even know
Sucks
that
to
was
see two
possible.
good-looking women being lesbians. Where's my hopes and dreams here? I guess we're done. It's a call to concentration camp. Oh, look at little bud. He got. Yeah, it's got a boot and a zipper.
This melody stuck with me throughout my childhood.
Did she sneak us
I
like a
remember
file
even
or
my
something?
mother couldn't find out what it was called.
Well, why don't it open? I think I'm just winding it or something. Alright. Wow. Bus pass. Train ticket. Boarding pass. Little traveler. Catherine Walker. Flight B-102 plane ticket. Class M at 8:35 p.m. at gate 34. It's sat at seat 29B, non-smoking. Passenger ticket and baggage check. Going to, where's the destination? You can travel anywhere in the world. Live dangerous. Lion Airways, okay. I don't know, where's she going? A plane ticket to New York, she's going home. Finally. So we can't take this too? We can't take this, I guess we just look at it. Why did that eye shut for a second? That shut again, why is it doing that? Wish we could take it. There's nothing else here. My kid's gotta be, because I can't back out. There's a letter there for civvies. There we are.
Olivia
Petrified.
Foster, New York. What could she have sent me given our dispute after my leaving with Hans? Strange.
What?
August 23rd, 2003. Dear Kate, wherever you are now, despite the sad news it contains, I hope this letter reaches you in time for you to make preparations to return to New York. Your mother, Sarah Walker, passed away last night at Mount Sinai Hospital. She had been doing poorly for several months, and her death was no doubt a release. The funeral will take place Thursday, next week. We pushed back the ceremony so you can be with us. If I'm not mistaken, returning to the United States means you run the risk of having to answer to the law. Sometimes it's better to pay your debts to society instead of being forever on the run. And for once, just put aside those senseless, adventurous pretensions of yours. They've already cost you your friends and family. I beg you, Kate, please come back and say goodbye to your mother. Call me so we can organize your return in the best conditions possible. I've enclosed your mother's pendant. According to her, you used to love the mystery of its melody. I promised her I would send it to you. Call me for the sake of what's left of our friendship. Olivia, 212-359-1519.
Back to the past. Not a lot of time fillers in
Well
games.
done, Dana, dear. I'm so proud of your concert on the square at the Academy of Music. We shall find a pretty frame for your diploma.
Thank you, Mother.
Once you've finished your studies at the Academy of Music next year, you'll be able to start higher education at the Paris Conservatory. Won't she, Anton?
Oh
Of course.
my.
Of course.
Then, my darling, you'll become a great concert pianist. You make us so proud, doesn't she, Anton?
Of course. Of course.
So proud.
I really do want to become a concert pianist, but the thought of leaving Papa, you, and the house to go to the Paris Conservatory doesn't exactly thrill me.
And it's perhaps not such a bad idea for you to move away from Wagen. Times are hard at the moment for people like us. I do worry about your health still. Thankfully, Herr Gustav agreed to take you on at the mountain refuge this summer.
Gustav!
Oh, yes. The mountain air will do you a world of good, my dear.
By the way, did you write to Herr Gustav to thank him?
Oh,
Herr Gustav?
well, I was very busy rehearsing the concert, you know.
The gentleman is offering you a job, Dana. Thanking him is the very least you can do.
Yes, Mother, I'll do it right away.
Inte Gustav Zlata. Herr Gustav. Where does Herr Gustav Zlata? My diary is not in the inventory. Answer Herr Gustav's letter. Aye. Here it is.
Herr Gustav, my future employer.
Man, I'm
Thanks
not
to this
in the
summer
mood to
job,
be
I'll
reading
be
all
able
this.
to help Papa
Oh, but she said
pay for
Papa.
another year of schooling at
Makes
the
it all
Music
better.
Academy.
Fraulein Roze, I am pleased to announce that I've selected your application for the summer seasonal job at the refuge I am in charge of. Your contract will begin Monday, July 5th, and will end on 31 August. We expect this to be a busy period. Our refuge will be welcoming a group of scientists who have come to train in the mountain before they leave for an expedition to the east. Your daily duties will consist of serving at meal times and contributing towards maintaining the refuge. Since I am read on your curriculum vitae that you are a student at the Academy of Music, I will also ask you to perform on piano some evenings. In addition, you will be fed, housed, laundered throughout the duration of your work. I'm looking forward to your arrival and wish you an excellent end to the school year. Gustav Renner, manager of Silberspiegel Refuge. She doesn't look like she's that young. So, in your response, I, Den Roze.
The diploma
I'm
Frau
honored.
Beckmann gave me after my concert on the musical square. Thank goodness she didn't mention I almost arrived late.
Dana Roze is certified to have completed the third cycle of piano education. Rectoress Karina Beckman, head teacher Edmund Kruger of the year 1937. No typewriters in the 30s.
I should think you'll be needing a pen to write that letter, my darling.
I knew we were going to need a writing utensil. I knew it. Do I have to back out? Thanks, I'm not leaving. What's the lovely painting? What? You a frame seller? Nothing but empty picture frames.
It's stuck. Papa
You can
really
move
ought to
the
tidy up.
little corner piece here, move it. Opens the box. Passport, those Bibles. From Hazem, her daddy got her in. It's not on her own merit. I've received the paintings, given their quality. I can only congratulate you on getting them at such a good price. I gladly tell the buyer amongst American clientele, get a return. On my personal note, I want to thank you and your lovely lady for the message of support included with your package. The doctor seems optimistic about Miriam's recovery. Thinks she'll be back on her feet this summer. With each passing time, I'm even more amazed that such a strong woman didn't be the honor of becoming my wife. However, I will not hide from you that we were both terribly downcast. Despite Miriam's medical history, that charlatan of an obstetrician had left us with serious hopes that this unexpected pregnancy would turn out well. Although it was really hard for us to make such a final decision, we decided not to run the risk of being met with further disappointment in the future. These concern Miriam's personal health, and must be said, the mental health of us both. I imagine all that is left for us to do is to learn to live with the idea that we will grow old alone, Miriam and I, without any children. In such circumstances, my dear friend, you will understand that every day God gives us, we will wonder about the expediency of remaining here in Osterhall, while the sound of the brown shadow's boots can be heard more and more in our streets. Miriam and I would perhaps be safer on the other side of the Atlantic, where, as you know, I have the benefit of strong professional relationships and some well-placed friends in the New York art community. In any case, please know that your and Lena's support went straight to our hearts. This further proof of the unwavering loyalty that binds our two households has been the only ray of sunshine for us in this particularly somber time of our relationship. I thank you both again for this renewed expression of our honest friendship. Yours truly, Adam. Nothing else in the box? I do have a pen.
Dana, darling, I hope you're not seriously thinking of writing a letter to your future employer with that old pencil.
Oh, Ma, he can't see what kind of pencil I'm using. Lovely. Looks like I'm almost supper time. I bet it smells marvelous in there. Like dusty old books.
Papa? Could your pen be around here somewhere?
Could...
Vorarlberg automatons. These machines are incredible.
France, are you the happy owner of a big automaton? Remember that they are guaranteed for life. For any request for replacement, repair, or refund, please write to us at the address indicated on your warranty card. Who we are. We are located in Valentine, in the French Alps. Valdeberg Manufacturing are at the cutting edge when it comes to precision mechanics. Our state-of-the-art automatrons are renowned throughout Europe and embody both the quality of our work and the respect we show our customers. We think all of our creations must have that little extra something that will make them unique, a genuine extra bit of soul. Wagen and us. Although we, Vorgeber Manufacturing, pride ourselves on having a close relationship with all of our customers. We maintain an even stronger relationship with Wagen and its people. Why are we so close? During one of his travels, our visionary chief engineer Hans Vorarlberg discovered a Wagen that had been devastated by a notoriously terrible fire. Mr. Vorarlberg was moved by the situation, so he made our factory as part of the effort to rebuild and merchandise and mechanize the city, restoring its eternal beauty while propelling it into our modernity, thanks to the latest automatrons from our workshops.
These were all very interesting readings, but I should get back to writing the letter now, or Mama will get cross.
We mustn't dawdle.
No pen here.
No pen here. I wanted to close the top one. It's not happening. Here we are. Here we are.
Papa's
Handy dandy
pen.
Fountain pen.
Perfect.
Don't lose it. Papa be angry. Papa.
Papa is so untidy.
You could close the drawers when you're done, little Miss Nosy.
And she had the nerve to say he was untied. How Gustavs they are. Formal or friendly? Let's go with friendly.
Dear Herr Gustav, I would like to thank you for...
Goodness.
Don't, Anna, it's too dangerous.
Oh my! What in the name of...
We can only exit, it looks like.
Mama's right. It could be dangerous to go out right now. Mama's right. It could be dangerous to go out right now. Mama's right. It could be dangerous to go
Why
out
is that
right
my
now.
only option? What the fuck? Oh, I can move. I thought I was Mama. And all I saw was exit.
Dana, darling, no, give it to me, please. Oh my goodness.
What is it?
What does it say, Father?
It's nothing, Dana. Nothing but spite.
Will they ever leave us in peace?
Come on, Lee.
Almost out of time here.
Come on. Look at me. Don't let it get you down. Huh? Or we'll both end up in Paris with Dana.
Well, at the time, this has been your boy Super, playing Syberia the Prologue.